Look at your AC vents right now. Go on, look closely. See that gray fuzz packed between the slats? That's not just dust, that's weeks of it, sitting there every time you blast the air, and most people think the only fix is pulling the whole dashboard apart. It's not. Today, I'm showing you how to clean every single slat, front to back, with one item you already have at home. Total cost, about $1. Total time, 60 seconds event. No tools, no disassembly, no trip to the detailer. I'll also cover a few things that trip people up, what not to use, and how to keep the vents looking clean long term instead of doing this deep clean over and over. Let's talk about why this dust builds up in the first place, because understanding it actually makes the cleaning make more sense. Your AC vents pull in cabin air constantly, and that air carries skin cells, fabric fibers, pollen, and fine road dust that gets in every time you open a door or roll down a window. All of that airborne debris gets trapped on the angled slats because they're basically tiny dust magnets. Narrow gaps, static-prone plastic, and almost zero airflow to blow it back out once it settles. Add in humidity from the AC condensation, and dust particles can actually clump together, which is why it often looks more like felt than loose dust when you finally look closely. This is also why vents near the driver and front passenger tend to get dirtier faster than backseat vents. More direct airflow, more use, more exposure to hands and dust near the dashboard. If you've got kids in the back with snacks, though, don't be surprised if those vents are just as bad. Detail shops charge anywhere from $30 to $80 just for a vent deep clean, and on higher-end interiors it can run more because normally it means popping off trim pieces, using small detailing brushes, sometimes even compressed air rigs. On some cars, popping the vent surround off risks breaking the little plastic clips that hold it in place, especially on older vehicles where the plastic has gotten brittle from years of sun exposure. That's the real reason a lot of people just live with dusty vents instead of dealing with it. They don't want to risk cracking a trim piece over something this small. You don't need any of that. Grab a regular cotton bud. The cheap ones work completely fine. You don't need anything fancy or extra long. Dip just the tip in a little rubbing alcohol or an all-purpose interior cleaner. Not soaking wet, just damp. Rubbing alcohol works well here because it evaporates fast and doesn't leave a residue that attracts more dust later, which is actually a common mistake with oil-based cleaners. Now angle the cotton bud so it follows the slope of the slat and run it along the length in one smooth motion. Don't scrub side to side. That just pushes dust deeper into the gap instead of lifting it out. One pass, flip to a clean side, next slat. Here's the part most people miss. Each vent slat has two sides, and they're both usually caked, just at different angles depending on how the vent is positioned. So you're doing 2 passes per slat, one for the front angle and one for the back angle, working your way steadily across the whole vent from one side to the other. For the corners where the cotton bud can't quite reach, and every vent has at least one stubborn corner, twist it slightly as you pull it out. That little rotation catches the dust sitting right in the joint where 2 plastic pieces meet. If your car has round vents that spin, rotate the whole vent slightly as you go, so you can reach slats that were previously hidden behind the housing. This is the step people skip, and it's exactly why round vents often look clean from one angle and filthy from another. One thing to genuinely avoid: don't use a soaking wet cotton bud, and don't use straight water in large amounts. Excess liquid can drip down into the vent motor or the electronics behind the dash, especially in newer cars with vent-mounted sensors, climate displays, or ambient lighting built into the vent ring. Damp is the whole point here. It grabs the dust without dripping, and a properly damp cotton bud shouldn't leave any visible wet marks on the plastic. If a vent is really packed, do a first dry pass with a clean cotton bud to lift the bulk of the buildup out before you go back in with the damp one. That way you're not smearing thick dust into a paste, which actually makes the next pass harder and can leave streaks on the plastic that are annoying to wipe off later. For vents that are especially tight or have very fine slats, a makeup brush or a small paintbrush can help knock loose dust free before you go in with the cotton bud. Though, for most daily dust buildup, the cotton bud alone handles it fine. Once you're done with a vent, wipe the visible plastic trim with a microfiber cloth to catch any dust you knocked loose but didn't fully lift out. At this point, the whole vent area actually looks factory new, slats and all, and it's a genuinely satisfying difference when you compare one cleaned vent next to an untouched one. Now, how often should you actually do this? If you drive daily, checking your vents every 2 to 3 weeks keeps things from building back up to that thick gray stage. A quick once-over takes maybe 5 minutes for a whole car once the initial deep clean is done, since you're just catching light dust instead of packed buildup. It's genuinely easier to maintain than to deep clean from scratch every time. A couple of bonus tips while you're in there. If your AC has started smelling a bit musty, that's usually not the vents themselves. It's more often the cabin air filter or the evaporator behind the dash, which is a separate fix, but worth knowing so you're not chasing the wrong problem. And if you notice your vents get dusty unusually fast, it might be worth checking your cabin air filter. since a clogged one can change airflow patterns and push more dust toward the vent openings. That's the full method. One cotton bud, under $1, 60 seconds of vent, and your AC vents look genuinely clean without pulling a single piece of trim off your dashboard. If this saved you a trip to the detailer, drop a like, and let me know in the comments what other car detailing shortcuts you want to see next.